Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Viewhouse Centennial, and we have got a fantastic Xfinity Monday Live tonight because we have got your newest Denver Nuggets, DaRon Holmes II, in the house tonight. Just got to Denver a little bit. I know you said earlier today that, you've only been here like once before, but Nuggets Nation is so happy to have you. What's your first impression of the city, of the organization?
Well, the city's beautiful. It's really no place like it. I can already tell it's like very welcoming. The fans are great so far. It's a culture with the organization, so I've been very pleased with everything I've seen so far.
Well, it feels like you're just a perfect fit for this organization, but the Nuggets wanted you bad. They traded up to get you. They traded away assets so they could get you. Did you know that they were eyeing you this much?
I had a feeling that they liked me. My agent knew a lot more than me on a lot of that type of stuff, but I had a feeling they were in on me, but I didn't know how much they actually liked me, so it was great to see that.
And you're somebody that Calvin Booth has said, Tommy Belchetta said today, you're ready to go. You're ready to play early and contribute in a lot of different ways. Do you have a sense of the expectations they have for you as a rookie?
I do. My biggest thing is to continue to work hard, and whatever position they put me at, I'm going to be ready, because I know my work ethic and I know how much I love the game.
Mm-hmm. When you think about it, has it sunk in? You're an NBA player.
Yeah. It has sunk in a little bit. It's pretty cool, but at the same time, I'm just trying to keep going up. So I just try to keep a level head with everything.
The one thing that you have going for you that no other first-round pick has, you get to play with a guy named Nikola Jokic. One of the best players on the planet. We think he's the best player on the planet.
Oh, yeah, he is.
What are you looking forward to about playing with Jokic?
Honestly, everything. He's very selfless. He's a great player. Just learning from him while playing with him, it's going to be pretty cool. But he just does a lot of things great. So, it's really hard, not to like the guy.
Mm-hmm. And another guy that it seems like will play maybe a little bit behind, maybe next to, alongside, is Aaron Gordon. What do you like about AG's game?
AG's game is very cool as well. He's very versatile, can play on both ends of the floor, very smart. He does the hard stuff pretty well. Defends very well, rebounds very well. He's not afraid to guard the other team's best players, so I like the way he leads.
What's it like to come onto a team that has championship expectations? Obviously, they won a championship just 2 years ago. The goal is to get there again. So what's that like to come in where the bar is super high?
My goal is just to get better every day, learn, and understand the system and contribute as much as I can. That's my biggest goal. I think this team is a great organization. This team is going to make it far every year. Great coaching staff, great GM. So, we're just ready.
What is your impressions of your head coach, Michael Malone?
He's very cool guy. He seems like a great coach. He seems like he's going to challenge me on and off the court. He seems like he cares about his players, so that's the type of coach that every player is going to want to play for.
What kind of coaching do you like? Some guys like to be coached really hard. Some it's like, take it easy. How does DaRon like to be coached?
I do like to be challenged as a player, by the coach. So, honestly, any type of coaching, though, I can adapt with anything. You got to be able to adapt. I feel like he's a coach that understands certain players take things different ways. So, honestly, I'm with whatever.
You bring a lot to the table. Look, we're so excited to see you play, but if I had to say, what's the biggest thing you think you bring to the table right now, what would that be?
I think my versatility. I'll start on the defensive end. I think I can switch pretty well. I think I can rebound pretty well, block shots, just be active, a defender, have hands, be vocal. And on the offensive end, same thing, versatile, being able to stretch the floor, being able to make the right reads, playing in a system, finding open teammates, making the right decisions. So all that type of stuff is where I'm good at.
I love it. High basketball IQ, too, I think I'd say as well.
Appreciate that.
We are so excited tonight to have DaRon Holmes II in the house, your newest Denver Nugget. We got so much more coming up here on Xfinity Monday Live. Monday Live brought to you by Xfinity Unbeatable Internet. With speed faster than a gig, you can power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got to take a quick break. When we come back, we can talk about your college career. Go back to those Flyer days. Welcome back to Xfinity Monday Live here at the Viewhouse Centennial. Man, I'm so thrilled tonight. We got DaRon Holmes II in the house, your newest Denver Nugget. And I want to go back to college, though, obviously, before we jump into your collegiate career and talk about your time at Dayton. You're coming off a great junior season, conference co-player of the year, conference defensive player of the year. How did your time at Dayton prepare you for the NBA?
Well, the coaching staff did a very good job of giving me a plan, and I decided to follow that plan. And I made a choice to work hard every day, trust what they have for me, and I ended up here where I'm at today. So I'm very grateful that I chose to go there.
We were just talking a little bit earlier. You decided to come back for one more year. How did this last year, help you develop and get ready for the NBA now?
Oh, so much. I came in the process last year, talked to teams, and the majority of the teams were telling me, hey, we don't think you're fully ready yet. And, I didn't take offense to it. I went back and worked on my craft, worked on my game, and now I'm here today. So, I can only go up from here.
That's why you're here, right? Because you didn't take offense, you just got better.
Yeah, and it's funny because Coach Grant, the first thing he taught us was to listen. That's a skill, and listening is what I did that day. I remember listening, and I used their advice.
That's awesome. One thing that we saw is your three-point shooting really improved a lot in your junior season. How much confidence do you have now going into the NBA three-point line with the big jump that you made?
I'm very confident because I work on it a lot. It's something that I do every day. It's something that I really work on. I was doing it a lot my junior year, working on that. And ever since the end of the season, I've been working on NBA threes. So I'm very confident, so I'm just ready to get after it.
So what do you want to do more? A corner three or just, a monster slam? What does DaRon like to do better?
I mean, it depends on the situation. A monster slam, if it's like a close game, if we just need two, monster slam, because it's going to get the crowd hyped up. Corner three would be cool too sometimes, depending on the situation, but a monster slam probably I'll take over.
I'm just envisioning, we keep seeing Jokic to the Aaron Gordon alley. Now I'm just getting ready to see 15 to 14 doing it as well. I feel like we're going to see a lot of that next season.
You will.
I love it. Okay, so you got a lot of offers, though. Marquette, Cal, Arizona, to name a few. Why was the Flyers the right place for you?
Honestly, the Flyers were the right place just because I just thought the system they had was perfect for me. And other bigs coming in, also guards, but I just thought in my situation, saw the way Obi played, saw the way they used him. We're not the same player, but similarities. And I just thought it was going to be great, and it was,
That's awesome. How excited are your coaches and teammates?
Oh, they're very excited for me. They very, very humble, very grateful for me, just like they were for Tamani, just like they were for Obi. That's the beautiful thing about them. They treat everybody very nice.
Have they bought their 14 Denver Nuggets jerseys yet?
I think it's on the way down there. I'm going to send them some. I think they're already buying them. So
I love it. And we were just talking about, obviously, you were 15 in college. You couldn't be 15.
Oh, yeah.
So why'd you pick 14?
Well, like you said, there's no way I'm getting 15. A rookie coming in acting like he's going to take that number for a three-time MVP. Get out of here. So 14 was right next to it. I'm not like the type to really have like a big meaning behind it. I just thought it was cool. And, that can end up being like a great number. That can end up being a great choice. So
I love it. 14's a good number.
Yeah, it is.
It's a great choice. We got so much more coming up here on Xfinity Monday Live with DaRon Holmes II, but we got to take a break right now for the People Want to Know. People Want to Know brought to you by Common Spirit, official healthcare partner of the Denver Broncos and champions for the communities we serve. And of course, fans got a lot of questions for our newest Nugget, DaRon Holmes II. All right, DaRon, Tom wants to know, what's going to be your big splurge spend with your first NBA contract?
Probably just an apartment, find out where I'm going to live and get a car. It's my first contract, so I'm probably not going to be spending anything crazy like that, but that's what I'll say first spend.
I love it. Practical.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah wants to know, do you have any pregame superstitions?
Not really. I mean, I just take a little nap sometimes I don't. Other than that, I just try to get ready for the game. I might not even listen to music. I'm just tuning in for the game.
No music?
Maybe, yeah. There's some of the games I don't even listen to music.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Jim wants to know, what's your favorite candy?
Favorite candy, I would have to go either Kit Kats if we're going chocolate. If it's not chocolate, I would have to go with like the Nerds Rope. I like the Nerds Rope. So
have you had the Nerds Clusters?
I have. Those are good. I try to stay away from those. Those are addicting, but
they are.
High chews are good too. So those are
I just say clusters and I start thinking about it. Yeah, those are so good. That was the People Want to Know. People Want to Know brought to you by Common Spirit. We got to take another quick break, but coming up next, we're going to talk about this Colorado altitude. And what an honor tonight. We've got DaRon Holmes II here joining us tonight, your newest Denver Nuggets, soon to be a fan favorite. I can feel it already.
I appreciate that.
Now, the altitude, right? How's it treating you so far?
I feel it, but it's pretty cool. It's not as bad as I thought. I used to make jokes about the inhaler, but it's nice. It's actually nice. It's not bad.
Now, have you heard about Red Rocks?
I have heard about it, and everything I've heard about it was with running. So, I mean,
Yes.
I know some of us, the rookies, are going to be running up and down the red route. So, kind of excited to see how that's going to go.
Have you heard, like, what have you heard about the tales of the red route?
I've just heard that, people falling backwards down it. I've heard people throwing up for a lot of different things, but we'll see how it goes for us.
How do you feel about it looking at that? Might need an inhaler?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, probably going to need that inhaler. Wow, they're hustling up there.
They're hustling, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to. Is that Jokic?
Yeah, you look at Jokic, right?
Oh, that's not Jokic, but that's crazy.
There, one of these had Jokic in there. I can't see the glare.
That's
and
a
then
team.
Side steps.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get you an inhaler for that.
Oh yeah, probably will.
No, you'll be good. You'll be good. What's the one thing you want to know about Colorado?
One thing I want to know, what's the best restaurant out here?
Oh my gosh, I knew you were going to say that, and I don't know. I don't know
Big
what the best restaurant is. There's so many good ones. I heard Hey Kiddo's good. I heard
Kiddo?
that recently.
All right, for sure.
So check that one out.
Yeah, check it out.
People like Happy Camper. It's a pretty popular one. I don't know, guys. Let us know your best restaurant recommendations, because there's a lot better ones than just that one. I would say Sushi Den, too, if you like sushi. Okay. Time now for a few extra minutes with DaRon Holmes II, first-round pick of the Denver Nuggets, traded up to get him. And, man, we are so thrilled, DaRon, to have you here in Nuggets Nation. What has just the past couple days been like for you? You realize your NBA dreams. You're here in Denver. What's it all been like?
It's been pretty cool. It's great to see the city. It's just surreal to be in the draft, and it's just like now I'm here. So it was very, very cool.
Now you got Summer League coming up. What's the one thing you really want to show to the coaches and your fellow teammates?
Honestly, I think they kind of know how I play already. My biggest thing is just learning the system and just being ready to contribute and being able to play with my other great teammates I have.
You have so much versatility defensively and offensively. What part of your game are you most proud of?
I have to say both. I can point out on defense, I feel like I do a good job with, like I said before, using my hands, talking a lot, rebounding, and on offense, just being able to space the floor, being an impact player, being able to play it with other great players as a team player.
A lot of times, everybody wants to be the guy that's, shooting 30, 35 points a game, but defense requires a lot of buy-in. Why do you like being such a dominant defensive player? I
mean, defense is more like, it's a 1-2. You can coach defense, and I think that there is certain things like scouting report execution that are very important, but a lot of other things is like energy, rebounding, go grab the ball, so those type of things matter, and I feel like I do a pretty good job with that.
That is music to Coach Michael Malone's ears. He loves defense. Nothing he loves more than a guy who loves defense. When you look at this team, obviously you get to play with some great guys. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon. But let's talk about Jokic. What do you think? What are you most excited to learn from him?
Oh, everything. Like I keep saying, he probably doesn't even need to say anything, and I can learn from him. But just what he does. Like, he's great at passing. He's a great team player. He can do it all. It's Jokic. Like, he's just a 3-time MVP. So just excited to learn everything from him.
Have you allowed yourself to think about being on the court with him? I mean, the way he passes and gets guys open, you thought about what that could mean for you?
Yeah, I definitely did. I really think that it's going to be beneficial, not only to me, but to the rest of the team. And, he just makes everybody around him better. So I just can't wait to be part of that.
When you look at your game, are there any players you grew up kind of wanting to mold your game after?
I did want to mold my game after KD at a young age, but every kind of long, lengthy, skinny kid at a young age wanted to do that too. And, a lot of us now are looking and realizing that's not our game. Not all of us play like that. So I really like KD and Giannis. Those are my guys.
Oh, awesome. I love it. You brought your family here to meet the media today for the first time. How's your family helped you on this journey?
They're doing a very good job of keeping me, level-headed. They're doing a great job of helping me out with, housing and helping me out with, this is what you need to do next. Just letting me, enjoy this process. They're not holding my hand, but at the same time, they're there. So it's pretty cool to see that.
That's awesome. What's the one thing you want Nuggets Nation to know about you?
One thing I would want them to know is I work extremely hard, and I'm here to get better. And, it's going to be a fun ride with you guys.
Man, we are so excited. You're going to be wearing the number 14. Guys, pre-order your jerseys now. You can probably get them already. DaRon, we're so happy to have you here in Denver. Welcome, and we can't wait to see what you bring.
Thank you so much. It means everything.
And guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.